Hi crochet lovers, how are you? So today we are going to learn how to do these minion boots for babies. If you want to see the minion crochet hat that we did some days ago, you can click on the pull down eye that will appear on the upper corner of the screen. So for the boots, we won't need a lot of yarn, only a little amount, in the colors yellow, black, gray, and white. We can also use a little bit of blue for the sole, but I've decided to do it in yellow. I will use a 5mm hook with the corresponding yarn. I recommend to use the same hook as I'm using so that your shoe size it's okay at the end. So now let's see how it's done. We'll begin with a slip knot. And now we will do the number of chains necessary to get to our desired size. So I will do 7 chains because I chose the 3 to 6 month size. And now, regardless of your size, we will do 1 extra chain. And we will do a single crochet on the second chain from hook. And we will keep doing single crochet in each of the chains until we get to the other side. Okay, now I'm doing the last single crochet here on the last chain, and now we will turn it to the other side. So for that we will do 2 single crochet in that same spot on that last chain. 1 single crochet that will help us turn around, and another single crochet that will be like the first single crochet in a new line that we will do here as a mirror of the other. And we will move from chain to chain doing single crochet until we get to the other side. Okay, I'm working on the last space here. Here I will do 2 single crochet for the corner. And we finished the row, so we will look for the first stitch that we did, the first single crochet, and we'll do a slip stitch here. And now for our second row, we will begin with 1 chain, and then we will do 1 half double crochet on each available stitch until we get to the corner. We will stop here before getting to the corner. Remember that in the previous row we did 3 single crochet on the corner. So in each of those single crochet we will do 2 half double crochet, so an increase of half double crochet. So we will do an increase in the other 2 single crochet of the corner. In total we must have 3 increases. And after those 3 increases, we are going to turn around the sole, and now we will do 1 half double crochet on each available stitch until we get to the other corner. Okay, I'm at the other corner and I have 2 more stitches to work on. This is the corner of the previous row, remember? So on each of those stitches I will do an increase of half double crochet. So we have 2 increases on that corner. And thus we have finished this second row. So we will look for the top of the first stitch I made, and we will do a slip stitch here just to close it up. So we'll do a third row. For that we chain 1 and we do 1 half double crochet on each available stitch until we get to the 3 increases of the corner. So we have to identify those 3 increases of the corner, and on each of those increases we will do another increase. So at the end we must have 6 increases to turn the project around. Remember, at the end I must have 6 increases. Okay, here are my 6 increases, that is 12 half double crochet. And now we will continue doing 1 half double crochet on each top loop until the other corner. So on the following corner we will find the 2 increases that we did on the previous row, and on each stitch we will do an increase. So at the end we must have 4 increases at this corner to finish this third row. Great! So when we're finished, we will close it up with a slip stitch as we did before. And there you go, our sole is now ready. Now we will have to measure our sole to confirm that the size is okay. So we will measure it from one side to the other. If we see that the size is not okay, we can change to a smaller hook to get a smaller sole, or to a thicker hook if we want a bigger sole. Now to move up, we will chain 1, and we're going to identify the back loops of the stitches. So we will only work with the back loops here. We will do 1 half double crochet on each available stitch, but only on the back loops. And we will keep doing 1 half double crochet back loop only until we have worked around the sole. Here we won't do any increase at all, just 1 half double crochet on each available stitch. And we will close it here on the first half double crochet that we did with a slip stitch. Okay, now I will grab some markers or some yarn of a different color, and we will identify the half part of the boot. And now we will look for the same spot on the other side. And here we go. Our boot is divided. Where the rows change, that will be the back. So we will chain 1, and we will do 1 half double crochet on each stitch until we get to the marker. Now we will work on the whole stitch on both loops, so 1 half double crochet on each available stitch until we reach the marker. And when we reach the marker, we will do decreases from marker to marker. So each 2 stitches we will do a decrease. Okay, that's a decrease. So from 2 stitches now we have just 1. And we will continue with the decreases until we get to the other marker. Okay, so now I am where the other marker was. I remove it. So now we can see that those decreases helped us to shape this part of the front of the boot. And from this point, I'm going to do 1 single crochet on each available stitch. We have to close it up with a slip stitch. And now for the third row and the ones that will follow, we will chain 1, then we will do 1 half double crochet on each available stitch until we reach the decreases from the previous row. and over those decreases we will do another decrease. So we will take the top of the decrease and we will do another decrease here. And here I have my decrease. Okay, I repeat the same instructions for the other decreases until we finish the whole decrease segment, the front half of the boot. Here's the end of the decrease segment. So I will begin with normal half double crochet until the end of that third row. We have to close it up with a slip stitch, and as we see, this becomes smaller and smaller. So we continue doing the same as many times as we want, as we need. Okay, so I finished another row with the decreases, and since I'm happy with the size of the foot gap in the boot, I won't do any more decreases. And I'll start with the final part of the boot. I will use a black yarn here. We chain 2, and on each available stitch we will do a double crochet. And we close it up with a slip stitch on the first double crochet. We can leave our boot like this, or we can do another row in yellow with half double crochet. And that's it. So my two boots are ready now, and now I'm going to do the eyes. So with the black yarn we will start with a magic ring. Here we will chain 2, and on the magic ring we will do 5 single crochet. Okay, we have our 5 single crochet here, and now to close it up we have to look for the first single crochet we did, and we will do a slip stitch here to close the first row. And now I will pull the thread on the magic ring to close that central gap. Now I will bring the white yarn. We chain 1, and on each of the available stitches we will do 1 increase, meaning 2 single crochet on each stitch. We have our 2 single crochet on the same spot, our increase, and we will do 1 increase on each stitch. Now to close it up, it's the same. We will look for the first stitch and we will do a slip stitch here to finish this row. And now we'll use the gray yarn. Now we will chain 1 here, and we will do 1 half double crochet using only the front loops. Okay, so I insert my hook only on the front loop. We have our half double crochet here, and then we move to the next stitch and we do another half double crochet, and so on until we finish this row. To finish, we'll just do a slip stitch. Okay, that's it. We just need to cut it. We can cut all the threads here except for the white, which is the one that we will use to join the pieces to the boot. So the white has to be quite long. There you go. When we have attached the eyes, our boots will be ready. So this is all, crochet lovers, for today. I hope you've liked this tutorial. Thank you so much for subscribing. Don't forget that I'm also on Facebook now, so we can be in touch there too. And that's it. See you next time. Bye.